Yo, what's up guys? Today we have part 2 throughout my progress through old school RuneScape. But before we get started, I just wanted to say that I wasn't sure whether to upload this video or not because obviously I'm a RuneScape 3 video maker. However, on my stream over the weekend I asked you guys whether or not I should upload this video and the majority of you actually said yeah. And don't worry, this is the only type of old school RS video that's going to be posted on my channel, at least for now. I mean, I don't really plan on getting into old school RuneScape video making, but I may in the future, so I'm not going to leave that door closed. However, if I do eventually decide to do that, then it will be a while in the future. It's not going to be anytime soon, so you just don't have to worry about that. However, I have made a straw poll that's going to be in the description and in the comments as well. Just make sure to go vote in that to decide on whether or not I should carry on making these old school RS progress videos. It's really up to you guys. I don't really mind uploading the video or not. I just like uploading these progress videos to try and get feedback from you guys and try and get like ideas on what to do within RuneScape. So yeah, it's really up to you guys on whether or not I upload more of these old school RuneScape progress videos. So just make sure to go vote in the straw poll, and once again, it's in the description and in the comments. But anyway, getting into this video, my first ever progress video came out way back in August 11th, and that was a good 4 months ago. And the reason why there hasn't been an episode since is just because I wanted to focus on RuneScape 3 instead of that one. However, I realized since I got my new PC, I can play them both at once. And unlike my old laptop, this PC is not going to overheat and just shut down instantly. I'll actually be able to play both of them like pretty well at once whilst watching something on my other monitor. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be training up my main or my Iron Man on one monitor, and as well as that on the same monitor I'm going to be playing old school RS as well, and then on my other monitor I'm just going to be watching a series or something. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of escaping for me over the next few months because yes, I do know I have a lot of series going on, but I do intend to finish every single one of them even though they may take me a while. So let's get into this episode. At the end of the last episode, I said that I was going to start training Slayer, so that's exactly what we did. We headed down to the Edgeville Catacombs and talked to Vanaka, and our first Slayer task was Hobgoblins. Now I was really happy that I got this as a first Slayer task because they're actually in this dungeon where Vanaka is. So luckily for me, I bought a bunch of food down there because I knew there was a chance that I'd get a monster that's in there. And then we just ended up doing the Hobgoblins task straight away, and there was 71 of them that we needed to kill. And after those 71 kills, we ended up getting 16 Slayer from that. So we went from 1 to 16 Slayer in just one Slayer task, which is pretty nice. This is why I decided not to start Slayer sooner, because then you'd be getting all these levels really fast straight away. And instead of, you know, like training on the lower level Slayer monsters, you can just like power train all the way up to like 40, 40, 40 in attack, strength and defense, and then just start Slayer from there. But I started Slayer a bit less than 40, 40, 40 because I just wanted to get into it, and I'm pretty sure I just started it as soon as I could talk to Vanaka for a Slayer task. The task that we got after Hobgoblins was Moss Giants, and I'm pretty happy with this because these actually give decent combat XP as well. I mean, just take a look at this. At the end of the task, we ended up with 40 attack, 40 strength, and 39 defense. And at the end of the last clip, we were only 40 attack, 38 strength, and 30 defense. So we increased by like 11 levels. And we also got our Slayer from 16 Slayer to 27. I didn't actually expect it to go up that much. I only thought I was going to get to around 24, 23 Slayer after the task. But 27 Slayer after just 2 tasks is pretty damn nice. And honestly, like getting all these Slayer levels quite early just kind of motivates you to carry on playing. And that's exactly what I did. I just carried on doing Slayer tasks until I hit 40 Slayer. And as soon as I hit 40 Slayer, I just decided that I wanted to train up some of my other skills. And the first 2 skills that I decided to get up were fire making and woodcutting. I don't know why, but I always view fire making, woodcutting, fishing and cooking as like the 4 main skills that I tend to get up first. In this case, I know we didn't actually end up getting them up first, but I mean in most cases in my other accounts that I've made previously, those are the 4 that I've got on up first. I guess I just like kind of view them as the main ones, and they're pretty easy to get up as well. However, like I said, I ended up training my woodcutting and my fire making to 40 first, and then after that I got my fishing up, and I actually just like power fished all the way through. I didn't end up banking them because I was just completely lazy. And yeah, I know I didn't need to bank them. I know there are trees behind me. I could just like make a fire and then cook them straight away. However, I just did not decide to do that. I just decided to buy them all in the Grand Exchange and then cook them at the Grand Exchange. And then after doing all of that, that brought me up to 40 fishing and 40 cooking as well. So not only does that raise my total level by over like 150, but it also kind of just like makes a foundation just in case I decide to train them up in the future. And also, you know, if there's any quests that I need the levels for, then it will be easier to get them, or if I have them already, then that's great. I don't know what other skills I'll be training up in the future like this. I'll probably like end up getting them all to 50 and then get mining as well and smithing. I guess I'm going to try and have to get them all up eventually because I do want to get far on this account. But I mean, I don't really know the order in which I'm going to do them in. I mean, it's definitely going to be melee first because that's the thing that I enjoy doing the most. But I mean, we'll just have to see what I address after that. Now, I don't know why I'm showing you this because it's just like my moment of stupidity, but I mean, why not? I ended up getting a cave slime assignment. And these cave slimes are located in a cave in which you need a light source. So I just thought, okay, I'll just get a candle or a torch and then just light it up and then I'll have my light source. However, apparently that just wasn't the case. It just kept exploding and exploding and I didn't know what to do. And then literally after like 20 minutes, I decided to look it up on the RS Wiki and then it said that it couldn't be an open flame. So I just had to go all the way to the Grand Exchange, buy a lantern, and then it would work like that. So yeah, just basically, I'm a dumbass. Now I'm not going to show you every Slayer assignment that I get because that would just be way too boring. So I'm just going to show you the ones where I get milestones like this one. As you can see, I got 50 attack, 50 strength, and 50 defense. And we got this whilst being at 44 Slayer, so our levels are going up slowly but surely. And we're also making a decent amount of money throughout these Slayer assignments, especially from the monsters that drop a lot of herbs. And yeah, I guess the money that we get from these Slayer assignments just kind of funds us to buy like food and armor if we need upgrading. And I don't think that we're actually going to try and, use any money making methods unless we really have to. But anyway, fast forward a few more Slayer assignments into which we're doing Lizard Demons. And as you can see, we have 59 attack and we're about to hit 60 whilst being at 49 Slayer. And you guys know what 60 attack means. That means we are going to be able to wield dragon items, and that means we're going to have to do Monkey Madness. I mean, we don't have to do Monkey Madness, we can just do Lost City and use the Dragon Longsword, but I mean, I'd rather use the Dragon Simi and get Monkey Madness out of the way anyway, so at this point that is what I decided to do. Well, actually I decided to stay a bit longer because I realized that I was really close to getting to 50 Slayer, so that's just exactly what we did. We got to 50 Slayer and then decided to go prepare. And by prepare, I meant to go and train up our prayer. Now in order to do Monkey Madness or just make it easier for us, we needed to get the protection prayers, and in order to get those we needed 43 prayer. So I just spent some of the money that I had in my bank on some dragon bones in the Grand Exchange, and then we just used them on a gilded altar. And this literally took like no time at all, it went by really quickly, and then finally at the end of it we had our 43 prayer, which was our goal. Now at this point something bad happened. Every single clip that I recorded just got corrupt. Or I mean, I don't even know if it was corrupt, it just wouldn't open, and every time I tried to convert the file to something else, it just wouldn't work. So we did actually end up losing a lot of clips, but I mean, I'll tell you what was in those clips in a second. Luckily, I realized during the end whilst finishing Monkey Madness, and this is literally the only clip of doing Monkey Madness that I have, which is kind of unfortunate. But I mean, as you can see, we did end up completing the quest after a while, and by a while, I mean a while. I mean, it's been ages since I've completed Monkey Madness, and I hated doing it the first time I ever did it, and this hatred just did not change in this instance. I mean, I just got caught so many times by the monkey guards and it was so infuriating. You would have actually seen me getting caught by the monkey guards constantly in the clips if they didn't corrupt. And in the other clips, it's just me showing me completing the 2 quests that are needed for this quest, which were the Grand Tree and the Tree Gnome Village. Those quests went by pretty quickly, so they were nothing really. And also in terms of my stats, I also got 31 agility, I got my smithing all the way up to 40, I got my crafting up to 41, my fletching up to 20, and my magic up to 14. I don't know why I decided to stop magic at 14, I mean in later clips you'll see me getting to 30, but I mean I guess I was just in the middle of training it and then I just wanted to go get the quest over and done with. And actually saying that, I remembered where I got the magic XP from. That's just from the Grand Tree quest. It just gives you 2.1k magic XP at the end of it, so that's where the magic is from. And also at the end of the Monkey Madness quest we also ended up getting a few melee levels as well. We got up to 61 attack, 54 strength and 52 defense, as well as 56 hit points. Straight after completing the Monkey Madness quest, it was straight back to Slayer. So we ended up doing a few more Slayer tasks until we ended up getting the combat level required for Childa. After that we did the Lost City quest in order to access her, and then we started using her as our Slayer Master. And as you just saw, our first ever Slayer task from her were Trolls. Skip forward quite a few more Slayer tasks, and as you can see we are on a Blue Dragon task, and in this task we are going to be getting 60 defense. And that will make it so we have every melee stat at 60, and obviously at this point it is a pretty big milestone because this is the point where we can start using dragon armor. Pretty sure at this point we're just going to be using a granite body as well as dragon plate legs, maybe even a dragon med helm in there as well, who knows. I guess we'll just have to wait and find out to see what I actually upgrade to. So these are going to be the ending stats for the episode. As you can see, we got up to 68 attack, and that is very close to 70, in which we'll be able to wield a whip. I mean, I don't even know if a whip is still good in this game. I mean, in the past it used to be good, so I guess it should be good in this game. But I mean, I have changed this game a lot, so I'm not really sure. Please let me know in the comments if you guys know if I should be using a whip or not at level 70. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's still going to be the best weapon to train with at that level, right? But anyway, apart from that, that is one thing to aim for next episode. And we also ended up at 59 Slayer as well. I'm not sure what actually to aim for next episode. Should we just aim for 70? I mean, I know 70 is only 11 levels away, but I mean, it is almost triple the XP. Or maybe even at 72, because at level 72 we'll be able to unlock skeletal wyverns. So I guess maybe we could aim for that, and maybe in the next episode after that we could aim for level 83 or 85. Not really sure, not really going to plan too far ahead yet. But in the next episode I at least want to get 20 in every single skill as well. I don't want to have any more 1s in there. Fletching's already at 20, so that doesn't need to go up anymore. I mean, I need to get the ranged up as well. I want to get that actually more than 20. But I mean, just for the rest of them, 20 or maybe even like 30 is just a good like foundation to keep them at. And then obviously when I want to train the skill up more, it's just going to be easier for me to do so. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Also, don't forget to vote in the straw poll below to decide on whether or not I should carry on making these old school RuneScape videos. It's really up to you guys. I don't really mind uploading the video or not. I just kind of like really enjoy showing you guys my progress, and then, you know, you giving me feedback and telling me what to do. And also it keeps me kind of motivated as well. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to vote in that straw poll because it is really important. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of this second episode and maybe the final episode. We don't know. We'll get to see next time. But anyway guys, if you've made it this far into the video, then you've obviously kind of enjoyed it, right? So as always, thank you for watching, subscribe if you're new, and peace.